End turn. Right, let's get that back. You are a minor nuisance, and you're also weak, so that's a definite auto battle. Oh, cool. Average strength.
Broderick told
Battle
you
not possible, so how close to that can I get? I can't. So research complete. Right, I now have more locations, so instantly get that one. The ability to teleport and move around quickly is always appreciated. I need minor mystical lore before I can get that, of course. Wessex. What does that do? Ugh. +2 reputation to the Bishop Council, so it's not giving me Christianity points, it's just my reputation. I can live with that, but it's still expensive. Salisbury. I mean, these ones are cheaper than could be. I suppose I might as well grab a couple, or grab at least one just in case. Right, where was my other trading post? Brentwood, you need that. Reputation with the Wanderers. The Wanderers in particular want Tyrant. I'll grab it, but oh bloody hell! Assassination, spying, extra reputation, bribed officials. I mean, I'll probably go for that one. Let's grab spies for the time being. West Mercia. Frozen Sword. Oh, that's a major one. I will probably grab that. The other one was in Medisham. West Mercia. Huh. Okay. Enchanter's Ring of the Wisp.
Ready to serve.
Right. Oh, you've leveled up. That's always good. Let's get your HP up. Skills. You are 2 levels away from that. Surge of Victory. Do I have any that only take 2? I do. Alright. Ooh, okay. That. And again. I can get that one maxed out. Oh, hello. No, yep. Never mind. Damage. Accuracy. Accuracy. I will have the single most accurate archers to ever arch. Can't do anything about the fact that you have the ones. I mean, I could max out your Fomorian Touch, but I want to max out Surge of Victory. That'll do for the moment. I have used up nearly all of my currency. That's actually the last of my ones for the day. If you quickly stop. Artifacts. You still need an amulet and a ring. You don't have any rings. Well, I know what I need to work on next.
Ready to serve.
Getting rings and another amulet.
Broderick told you that you must travel to the fabled Glastonbury, where Morgana Le Fey, Merlin's most talented apprentice, is defending the former monastery from the Fomorians. You have to find Morgana and persuade her that she should help you find her master. But beware, she is dangerous and craves power.
I don't think I have anything to worry about. Battle not possible. It kind of gives away some of the tension when it says possibility of battle. It ain't happening.
The journey to Glastonbury is heavy going over the once verdant Salisbury Plain. Finally, you reach the marshland and walk in the fog until you see the black mass of the monastery. This is where you have to stop. A magical wall keeps away every living creature.
I leave my warriors behind and try to get through the magical wall on my own. Better not mistake myself as a threat.
You've never seen such powerful magic. If you want to break through this impenetrable wall, you will have to use the strongest artifact in your possession, the Shard of the Grail. You bend the power of the artifact to your will and use it to pierce through the invisible barrier.
Haha!
You feel the seething energies of the shard dissipate faster than it can weaken the protection. If the shard loses its powers, the wall will crush you. You could pour all its remaining energies into a final blast, but it could kill the wizard who maintains the wall.
I sacrifice my magic to give more power to the shard.
When you force the power of the shard against the wall, a piercing pain blinds you immediately and you stumble to the ground. When you open your eyes, you realize with a shock that you can't feel the power of the Grail anymore. At least the wall is gone. You can walk to Glastonbury. The former monastery is a sprawling complex of towers and separate buildings, surrounded by a makeshift village and a military camp. There is something clearly magical about this place, and now you understand why this place is so important for both believers and wizards alike. When you reach the first tent, guards appear from the fog. They seem suspicious, but they are not hostile. They take you to one of the grim towers in the fog, where you meet the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. She's wearing elaborate robes and eyes you coldly.
Because of course she is.
She introduces herself as Morgana Le Fey. Her voice is strong, and it's clear that she's used to giving orders. Now she demands to know why you are here and how you got through the defenses.
Sorry, that is the most unflattering picture they could have used. She looks like she's suffering a bit of constipation there. I tell her everything.
For a while, Morgana remains silent. You wait patiently while she ponders the situation. "If you want my help," she says finally without a trace of emotion, "you must first assist me in protecting Glastonbury. The defenses are weakening every day, and if I leave, they'll crumble."
What do you want of me?
Morgana nods. "Glastonbury is surrounded by the growing wasteland, and we are under constant attack. There is a Fomorian mound in Dumnonia, where one of their chieftains nests and sends out hordes to the marshland. If this nest perishes, I can leave these men in safety."
Yeah, going by your reputation, I hardly believe you'll care about the fate of Glastonbury when you leave. What do you really want?
"I tried to destroy that accursed Fomorian mound in Dumnonia," snaps Morgana. "But I failed and paid a huge price for my hubris. I lost most of my men. I bound my powers to a crystal to close the gate to the other world. It's still there. I need you to find it for me."
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say that you sound honest. I'll help you.
Morgana gives you a sour look. "You don't have to bring the crystal to me. Quite the opposite. You must destroy it immediately. Throw it into the Fomorian gate or eradicate it with a spell. If it's destroyed, the arcane energy bound to it will flow back to me."
How do you plan to find Merlin exactly?
Morgana shrugs. "First, I will gather a new army and make some preparations. If I recover my powers, I'll immediately set out to find the Lady of the Lake. This ancient entity has a very strong connection with Merlin, but it will be a dangerous task, even with my powers intact." You spend some time asking Morgana about important details concerning the wasteland in Dumnonia, the Fomorian mound, and the hordes guarding it. Then you leave the monastery and return to your army.
Let's see how good you are at keeping your promises, son of Pendragon. Are you ready to help this damsel in distress like the true knight you claim to be? If so, Dumnonia awaits. Kill the Fomorians lurking in the mounds and destroy the crystal that their chieftain took from me. And if you still doubt my word, don't forget that I am half she, and thus bound to keep my promises. If I recover my powers, I shall immediately set out to find Merlin.
Fair do. The Blight of Dunmonia. Great, so it's not even that one I'm dealing with, it's... Hello. Oh, it's going to take me a while to get there. Hi.
Greetings, my Lord Pendragon. King Bertram, the ruler of Somerset, sends his compliments and requires your immediate attention in a matter of utmost importance. I can't divulge much, but it concerns the blight of the Fomorians.
Just going back the other way. Oh, okay. Blood of Firbolg. Well, I'm on book 3 now. Oh, hello.
You
What was
hear
that?
disturbing rumours from the court.
Oh, okay. Blighted Demonia and Morgana Le Fey is actually going to join me. Aha! Right, so Somerset with King Bertram.
Somerset is the home of the wandering monks who seek knowledge and enlightenment across all of Britannia. Since the Fomorians flooded the realm, many of their normal routes have been closed, and they are hungry for every piece of knowledge they can find.
Well, in that case, I'll invite some of these monks to the court where they can share their knowledge with my scholars. I can recruit more experienced units in future.
London has a very effective army owing to their strict training methods. You could trust their veterans with the training of your own warriors. This would provide a steady source of reinforcements and regular advancement of your soldiers.
Let's not right now. Hedge Knights.
London is swarming with hedge knights. Brave warriors stripped of their lords and lands by the cataclysm. As they have proven themselves very useful during Fomorian sieges, Sir Caradoc overlooks their constant troublemaking and drinking. They usually band together and offer their combat expertise to any who can pay.
I will hire some tough-looking captains for all infantry. Right, I can now do the university.
London is the last safe haven in a vast wasteland.
Yeah, never mind.
London is home to one of the few universities of Britannia, where they teach the arcane arts, religion, and the tactics of warfare. For a hefty sum.
I think I will go for magic is most useful against Fomorians, give it to William, and help increase his skills. And I can always come back later for more.
Long ago, the kingdom of Ailment came to realize...
Ah, right, yeah. Never mind.
There are adepts among the Sidhe, who mortals would call wizards, though they themselves prefer the term artificer, for they are naturally adept at creating artifacts. They could assist some of your chosen men by improving their skill in forging artifacts.
I'll come back to that later. Military training.
Changelings are mortal children brought up in the Sidhe courts and turned into zealots capable of superhuman feats. If you sent your own warriors to train with them, this could give you a great advantage over your enemies.
Springborn, extra springborn, autumn breeds. Right. Cancel for the second. Morality. Springborn, they count as light infantry. So if I turn my Deepwood veterans into Springborn, which comes across as a rather dickish sounding thing, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm just going to casually turn my guys into something else.
Changelings are mortal children brought up in...
So if you... No, I'll do it for the weakest one there. And it gives me the ability to recruit one extra. I think that was a permanent thing. I can't do it again. Ah, well.
You hear disturbing
Choice of battle.
rumors.
Do I have... No, not that one. Diplomacy. Others. Okay, so there's a bit of synergy, I notice. Take it there's no keep here. For God's sake. Right, I'll sort you out. Especially since there's a bloody timeline on that one. Wait, go away. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, I'm coming for you, once I've spoken to this fellow.
You hear disturbing rumors from the court of King Bertram, and you suspect that the possessed mortal slaves of the Fomorians are behind the recent disturbances in this tiny province. Your fears seem justified when King Bertram sends a messenger and requests that you ride there immediately to discuss important matters with him.
Well, I am the only one who seems to be doing anything about these Fomorians, so let's chat.
King Bertram's province is surrounded by a scorched wasteland, and his shrunken domain is only guarded by makeshift defenses and tired soldiers. When you get close to the town, a small group of grim riders welcome you.
Hello there.
To your surprise, they don't escort you to the royal palace, but to a military camp where King Bertram awaits you in his tent. When you enter, you don't see the king, only lines of soldiers. The situation hardly resembles a negotiation.
I will loudly demand an explanation, but I will give them the benefit of the doubt for the moment.
Stay calm! You hear a raspy voice from the shadows, and when you turn around, you see something terrible. King Bertram himself. His skin is covered with ugly boils, which is a clear indication that he's becoming possessed. His eyes still look clear though, and he seems undoubtedly peaceful. Bertram begins with an apology. He is awfully sorry that he had to deceive you, but a few months ago he was forced to make a hard decision. His kingdom was on the verge of capitulation when a lone Fomorian arrived and offered him a proposition he could not refuse.
They always say that.
The creature proposed a magic ritual to make the army stronger. All he asked was Bertram's palace and the prisoners held inside the dungeon. The king was too desperate. He accepted the offer, though he did not know if the ritual turned the subjects into the possessed.
Possessed people are Fomorian puppets. How can you not be?
I could be if he wanted, he says. But it seems that it's not my kingdom he's interested in, but his secret deeds. He locked himself in the dungeons and rarely comes out to give me new orders.
Do you know of his intentions with the palace and prisoners?
The dungeon must be his safe haven, because it is immensely huge. It has several exits, and it is defended by a number of ancient defense methods. I don't know anything about his plans for the prisoners, but I am sure that they are nothing good.
Of course not. What is my part in this?
I want to get rid of my guest. I am powerless against him, but with my help you will be able to defeat him. If you are willing to help, I can let you in through a secret tunnel, but you must go alone, or else the palace guards will alarm the demon.
So be it. I am William Pendragon, and I will take on this demon. The Fomorian must have something I can use anyway.
Looks like you have to fight the Fomorian on your own, but you don't let doubts weaken your mind. You prepare to fight. You buckle on your sword and put on your armor, then clear your mind. When you are ready, it occurs to you that divine powers might help you.
I offer food as sacrifice to Lo, or Loch, because I want his powers to help me.
When you are ready, Bertram's man escorts you to the secret entrance. Following his advice, you avoid the traps and soon reach the lair. You wait and listen at the door before you go in. You hear someone moving inside. You grab your sword, take a deep breath, and open the door. You storm inside and look around. A thin, tall Fomorian stands in the middle of the room. Your arrival obviously took him by surprise. You also see a table crammed with vials of various colors. There are short blades on a sword stand to his right, and a cauldron filled with burning oil.
I'm going to dunk his head in the burning oil, clearly.
You see a strange mirror in the left corner behind the Fomorian. Occasionally soft ripples run through the surface. The Fomorian suddenly gulps down the contents of the orange-colored vial, and you see his movements speed up. He glances at the mirror, then at the weapons.
Ah, okay. I can throw my sword at the mirror or kick the cauldron. Well, I did say I wanted to burn him with the oil. Except he'll probably run through the mirror or something. And throwing my sword at the mirror seems a bit of a silly idea. I'd be disarming myself.
You kick the cauldron over, and the burning oil sets the weapon stand on fire. Unfortunately, the Fomorian monster slips away from the flames and reaches the mirror with one enormous jump. The Fomorian stares at the mirror and barks a single word. In a heartbeat, his image dissolves into a blurry patch, then splits into two. You blink, and when you open your eyes, you see two Fomorians moving towards you.
I will break this charm.
You close your eyes and focus on the mirror. The magic feels twisted, strange, and also very strong, and you are unable to overcome its arcane powers. When you open your eyes, your foes are very close, and you are forced to defend yourself.
Well then, I will defend myself with my epic sword.
They try to surround you in the open, but you prove to be better in this fight. You successfully stab the one in front of you, then finish the battle with one mighty strike before the other could retaliate. The Fomorian's dying scream shatters the mirror into 1,000 pieces. You have defeated the Fomorian, and now you have to decide Bertram's fate. The king is surrounded by his possessed soldiers, and he obviously doesn't think that you will let him live. One of his messengers is still waiting for your answer, though.
I am a man of my word, and I can use this knowledge.
After the death of the Fomorian, Bertram and his soldiers are free from his nefarious influence, although their hideous appearance remains the same. The king assures you of his friendship and gives you resources and valuable artifacts as a token of his gratitude.
Very good. I am starting to run out of space. I really need to get the ability to have multiple heroes at this point. I have an alliance, that's neat. Right, come back here. I have 3 skill points. Didn't I say... Or did I not do something? I could have sworn I had an extra skill point. Oh no, I know what that is. Then next time I will have 5 skill points. Do I have any that cost 1 still? I will refrain for the moment. Spell power. Requires 3, so... Mana. No, spell power. And close. Right, take out this pillock. Oh, very weak. I'm not even gonna... Definitely not bothering with him.